check. My test. Hi. Hi, child. You're in the chat before the game even finished updating. Welcome. Okay, so I just checked that the 4.2 Archon quest is total of 5 hours. It's the shortest update since Fontaine, right? Because 4.0 was about 7 hours, and 4.1 was also about 6 hours. And I did that in one stream. And this one is only 5 hours, so I hope I can finish it tonight. Fleety, welcome to the chat, to the stream. Alright, let's launch it. By the way, child at McDonald's, how did you get notified tonight's stream? Was it YouTube or Discord? Because I'm trying this new method where I start the go live button and then I wait for people to join in the stream and then I start the stream. We need to update it again. I hate this. What do you mean you hate this? We waited for like about a month, Fleety. We waited for so long for a new Archon quest. Why do you hate this? You already played through the whole quest. Weren't you there in my last stream when I played through 4.1? It's either you or Kent. I always keep mixing you both up. Anyway, no spoilers. Let me pin that comment in the chat. No spoilers. No back. Is backseating one word? Let me Google. Back seat. Back seating. No, it's one word. No back seating. What bothers no back seating? And then pin comment. Yep. Genshin and back. Hi, Kaching. Welcome back, Kaching. You're early again. Aren't you in the United States of America? You haven't started Furina story quest? I haven't started any story quests since Sumeru, so I'm saving them up for when I'm out of content to stream. This quest is really cool. No spoilers, please. Don't give me your reaction, no nothing, until the scene is shown on the screen. By the way, please hit the like button on the stream. When was the last time? The 4.1. A month ago. We're almost there. 96. 96. Alright. 97, 99. 100. Oh, what? Here we go. Not yet. We're 8 minutes in the stream. Yeah. Here we go. We're halfway. I didn't even turn on this yet. Conquest, baby. Navigate. Hold on. Can I get my permissions?
Add Astra.
I mean, dispatch expedition. Yes. Wait till 8. Oops, gotta get lane this. Yeah, 3 moves. Wait till 8. That should be it.
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show.
Return to dormitories. Alright, we're in the prison. Oh man, I missed clicking.
More speed.
Wait, is my audio back to normal? Oh no, it's too high. Desktop audio, mic audio. Wait a minute.
More speed.
Wait, is my audio back to normal? Oh no, it's too high. Oh no. Let's bring it to a 5 to be safe.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's
Like
our
what?
big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Mirapede!
Oh.
Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now!
It's exactly 30 days. In real life and in game. Right? Masquerade of the Guilty. Where do we have to teleport? Oh. Are we in the same level? I'm assuming we are.
More speed.
You have to leave. Yeah, Kaching, no problem. You have school, right?
More speed.
It's in the morning for you. But thank you for stopping by and chatting. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps a lot. Whoa!
Please sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Mirapede via the regular channels.
Oh, you haven't done the quest? You mean the update one? Or the previous update? But yeah, that's good. To avoid spoilers, no problem.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and...
New update. Okay, okay. Go! Before you get spoiled.
What's happening?
We just started.
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
The Duke. The Duke.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened.
Why is my camera lagging? Camera? Okay, now it should be better.
By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Today's the day we say bye.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now? That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed.
Wow.
No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
That's alright. It's not like we'll never visit again.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
Of course not.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble.
Unless Neuvillette sends us down here again. You'll know.
Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
Oh,
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right.
yeah, man.
I've
Your
heard the
best friend.
Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Exactly.
If If you're concerned about things at the Palais, why don't you take some time to go up and check things out?
Yeah, dude, you've been like worried about Nevillette's health and not eating?
I believe you should still have some vacation time to spend.
Thank you for being so understanding. It's been some
Wow.
time since I've gone to the surface. I must say that I've started to miss it a little.
Is Zhongli really gonna take a break for the first time? Is it the same conversation?
If you're concerned about things, I believe you should.
It's been...
Whoa, Pokewalker! Welcome to the 4.2 Archon Quest stream. Please help me like the video, the stream, please. Also, if you read my pinned comment, no spoilers and no backseating, please. If you don't know what's backseating, let me know. I will explain to you what is backseating. No backseats. I just said no spoilers, man. I don't care if it's good or bad. I don't need you to say if it's good or bad. Now I'm expecting it to be good. I'm expecting it to be good now. I don't get it. I already said no spoilers, but what's the point of saying good or bad? You're not supposed to say if it's good or bad. What is backseating? Like you telling me what to do in the game, like if I go left or right. You're like, if I go here, you tell me, no, go back. I go back. And then you say, no, go left. I go left. And then if I miss something, it's like, oh, you forget a chest. Go get it first. And then I'll go get it. That's backseating. You know, like in the car, you tell the driver to go where you want to go. You tell the driver, go left, go right to your destination. And you're in the back seat of the taxi driver. Yeah, that's called backseat. You know, you're the second person that says it's good. So I'm expecting it to be good. But if it's not good, I'm gonna blame you guys.
Sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me. Would you
Isadora.
mind helping me take a look at this report?
Understand? That's quite an interesting term. It's a real term. You can Google it, backseat.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here, but you can see yourselves in.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Neuvillette, welcome back.
Neuvillette!
I mean, we're back. From your little... We're back from your mission that you sent us to prison.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there
Again?
are some urgent matters I must tend to first.
Wait again? You made us go to prison and first thing you ask us to do is wait?
In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
Melusine. English is not your first language. You don't know many words. It's okay. Many people in my viewers are not that good in English also.
That's alright, we just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
Oh, we're literally waiting? We're gonna watch this? Who's gonna show up?
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Oh, no one.
Are
You're
you done
done.
with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting.
You really made us wait a few more hours after being free.
Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meripede, and it appears
Yes.
that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
Yes.
That's right,
Yes, sir.
and we came here to see you right away.
A massive whale.
Welcome back, child. Also, child, I said no spoilers, right? You didn't have to say if it's good or not. You said it's really cool. Now I'm expecting it to be cool. Like my standards, my expectations is up here now because of you guys saying it's good, it's good. But when people say no spoilers, you're not supposed to say anything. Not your feedback, not your reaction.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea.
Dolphin Banana, yo, welcome back. Also, no spoilers, no spoilers. Don't tell me if it's good or bad. I don't care about your reaction. Just react when it shows in the screen, whatever it is.
A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Childe is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Oh, okay.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how?
Wait,
Is he okay?
Like Neuvillette said, that size of a whale, it's not in Tevat. But the boss fight, Childe has a whale attack. That's in Tevat technically. Hi Kant, welcome back to another stream of Archon Quest. I remember you were here for 4.1, the whole stream till the end. So tonight, I remember I saw it's 5 hours total. Hope we'll do this fast.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself. Yes? What is it?
What was the tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter.
Oh, wow.
In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago.
Exactly.
The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
Poisson.
The water levels rose?
Oh
No!
no.
What about all the people there?
The prophecy is happening, guys.
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now.
Oh, what? We went back
However,
down.
I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right?
Oh,
We need to go
yeah.
check on her.
Let's go get Taylor Swift.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We
No.
must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes.
No, you just don't want to help us. Just like Zhongli.
I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
But at least Neuvillette used his powers. Not like Zhongli who just sips tea all day, every day.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Let's get going.
Please be careful.
Yes, sir. Just don't send us to jail again.
The two of you have my thanks. If you need any help, just let me know.
Yeah, you're already more helpful than Zhongli ever was. We're going to Taylor Swift's base camp. Taylor Swift. Guys, do you know if if Navia's gonna be 5-star or 4-star? I forgot. I mixed it up.
No. What happened here?
Let's bully the Swifties. No, Pokey, there'll be no bullying because we will get cancelled. Do you want to get cancelled?
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Dude, child, what part of no spoilers do you not get? I said I don't care if it's good or not. Why do you keep saying this part's the best? You know in 4.0, people were saying Navia's backstory was the best. I found it the most boring part of the whole 4.0 quest. That should have been like Navia's story quest, man, about her dad and everything. How do you understand English? Aren't you living in America? In USA of America? No spoilers! No spoilers means don't tell me what you think about the part that I'm at. Unless I passed it.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
You haven't seen a single soul? It's scary? I know why. Because this is the best part. This is the best part. According to Childe at McDonald's.
What will I ever do now?
How is that a spoiler? What do you mean? You're setting a standard. Now I'm expecting it to be good. I'm actually saying it's good.
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
Oh, it's the best part. He's up there. He's stuck. He's a pussy. If it makes you better. What? If it makes you feel better, I'll say this isn't the best
I'm
part.
not young anymore. How
Nah,
will I survive on my own?
Nah, I can't tell anymore. You're just covering it up. Hey, spoiler!
Desiree.
I'll tell you a spoiler. This isn't the end of Genshin Impact. Boom! 4.2 is not the end of Genshin Impact. If something like that, that's not a spoiler. Also, spoiler alert, the main character has a twin sister. Oh my gosh! Spoiler.
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg. My leg.
Oh my god, it's the best part. Her leg.
How could this have happened? It hurts.
Just hang in there. Help is on the way.
No, we're just standing there. We're just standing there. We're not helping her. Oh, we're walking away. We ran away. We didn't care. We didn't care. For the first time, the traveler is not helping everyone. No!
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there.
I fell down.
Hey, Navia, are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Whoa. Paimon said it with such French accent. Poisson.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Is Kant still here? Is Nameless still here?
Mademoiselle, there was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
You all can learn from Can't think of a name here. You can learn from Nameless. He just dropped in the chat, or she just dropped in the chat and said hi, bye, and didn't say anything about the Archon quest. He didn't say their reaction if it's good or not, if this part is the best. I'm sorry, Ken. I forgot. Are you a he or she? Or you rather not let people know? But yeah. You all have to learn from Kent. Because Kent has been watching me for like 2 updates now, our Conquest, and he did not spoil anything unless I asked for it. Unless she... She did not spoil anything unless I asked for the spoiler. Or backseating even. Now I'm expecting like to be good. Not you, Dolphin Banana. I'm just pissed off now.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg.
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge.
Bye. Bye, NPC.
I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere.
Why is this part of the quest, the voice is so low? You haven't started the quest yet? That's not the point, Kent. The point is, even though you've done it, you never said how you felt about the game. I mean, the update. Let's take 4.1 for example. Remember, you were watching me the whole 6 hours?
The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere.
He mad because he forgot to drink his bubble tea? Whoa, are you saying that because I live in Hong Kong? I mean China? Are you being racist? Wouldn't that just spoil the quest for you, Ken? Yeah, I don't understand how some people, they haven't done the quest but they still watch the Archon quest stream. I'm like, don't watch me! Go do this quest first, then watch the replay. But some people, like, they don't mind. So I guess can't is something like that.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose,
oh no!
They suddenly disappeared.
So they all became like oceanid.
They were all dissolved.
Oceanid. But how about Childe? He's in the freaking sea. Primordial sea. How come he's not turned into an oceanid?
Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground.
Run!
Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end.
Dolphin said, you're not gonna do it yourself because your account is shared? Whoa, that's the first time I've heard of that. One account shared by many people? That's weird. Childe doesn't dissolve because he's not from Fontaine. Oh.
The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
It was mentioned in the previous Archon quest. Which part?
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
The only thing I remember is the kidnapping of the woman and the dude just using the woman to dissolve them to the water and they become oceanid. I don't remember of them saying only kidnapping women from Fontaine that turns to oceanid. I thought it could turn anyone into dissolved water.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
No! Why are we helping everyone again?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
It was mentioned everywhere. Nah, the only thing I remember is them saying the prophecy and everyone's gonna sink. That's the only thing I remember. And that humans were turned to dissolve water and became oceanid. But I don't remember them only being in Fontaine. We're missing some people. Yeah, where are her bodyguards? Those are the best NPCs in the
Don't
game.
say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Don't tell me they died. Where's Malus and Silver? Oh no, they died.
Mademoiselle, we've got a situation here.
They died.
I'll
They
be right
dissolved.
there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
And out she
They
goes.
died, bro.
Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Navia walks around talking with many people, organization for
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we
That was
finished a
fast.
preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters.
Oh no, we're gonna look for your NPCs.
Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you.
Go to the cemetery. Cemetery! No! The bodyguards died! Are they dead? We're going to visit their graveyard? What the heck? The cooldown didn't work during the cutscenes? The culprit didn't dissolve as she was from Mondstadt. Oh yeah, I saw the woman in the underground when she was trapped. Okay, now I remember. Whoa, it's daytime already.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Is Neuvillette gonna show up and cry again in this spot?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson,
Poisson.
Simon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's
What do you
how
mean?
things are now. The
What do you
living
mean,
are
Paimon?
so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Oh, this is her father, right?
Navia?
No, this is the second time we see her cry, man. Why is they doing this to her?
Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just...
Instead of Neuvillette crying, we have Navia crying again.
Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but
No.
they couldn't leave in time.
Damn it, Genshin Impact! They were the best NPC. Why do they kill the best NPCs? There was Keppei in Watatsumi Island that died from delusion. Now these two boys. Well, except the Aranara girl. The Aranara girl, we saved her from that long-ass Aranara class. But why did these two guys have to die? They were so cool.
And they were caught in the seawater.
Fontaine's a nation of justice, trial, and tears. I really think Sino should have been in Fontaine. Cause he'd be like, judgment, judgment. Also Rosaria, her attacks goes like, judgment, judgment. Like, shut up. Go to Fontaine if you want judgment, man.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long,
Exactly.
and I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father, and I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone.
Oh no.
I just can't.
Yuki forgets Yanfei exists. What are you talking about? Yanfei is a lawyer. Yanfei's not a judge. She's a lawyer. You say kill Paimon. Hey, everyone here doesn't kill Paimon, so You gotta watch what you say, Pokewalker. That's your second strike. Oh, come on, a flashback.
Everything
No.
looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
Everything looks clean after it rains, even the gravestones. But Zhongli said everything erodes. Erosion. It erodes.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
No.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps
Papa.
we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle?
Demoiselle.
Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
But not you! You both can't make it here!
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else.
Loyalty.
I promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
I mean, we saw you cry in the previous update when you confronted Neuvillette. So, we're used to it now.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I'd always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Don't tell me you have to go pick them up.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, so everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice is truly necessary. Exactly.
Right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade.
I mean, my boy Xiao? Remember Xiao? He was willing to sacrifice himself to save the rest of us? He also has the same mentality. One life is worth the million others or something like that. Ka-ching, you're back? No! Why are you here? You're gonna get spoiled! Did Navia's hand just clip through?
Malus and Silver over were not the price for saving anyone.
Exactly,
They're
Paimon.
heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon.
What Metal Gear? These are the pirate, what do you call it? The helm. There's a helm. You know, the pirate ship that to control the pirate. I mean, not pirate, that controls a ship.
What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually.
It's called the
I
helm,
remember
right?
your words.
HELM. Yeah, a helm.
Oh,
Seems you've become more eloquent
Yo!
in the time since we last met.
Whoa, yeah! Morph of father! Do we call her Daddy Arlecchino or Mommy Arlecchino? I'm confused now.
the knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
What? They're partnered up!
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request.
Yes!
All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground.
Okay, guys, question about the Fatuis. Because I thought the Fatui Harbingers are only people can only become Harbingers if they're from Snezhnaya. But Arlecchino turns out to be she's from Fontaine. How is that possible? How is that legal? Scaramouche, I guess he was just adopted there. But I thought the Harbingers has to be only from Snezhnaya. That's why I was surprised that why is Arlecchino here, and it turns out she's from Fontaine.
As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Yeah, the knave is rich.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
Don't tell me they're best friends since childhood.
We just met recently.
Okay,
Right, Miss Navia?
wait, is this a joke, right? Is this sarcastic?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me.
Arlecchino, I swear I'm not an Arlecchino simp. Well, guess what? I'm me. I'm an Arlecchino simp. So I'm confused. Do we call her mommy or daddy? Cause everyone calls her father, right? Finally, one thing we can agree on tonight, child. We're both Arlecchino simps. Has anyone in the game called her Arlecchino? Cause I just realized everyone's saying the knave, but not Arlecchino.
Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly. Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing.
Also, do you guys notice these voice actors are speaking at a normal speed, like real life people? Because back then in Sumeru of Sino, I was so angry at Sino, man, because he was speaking so slow. Like this one here, I will read this as Sino. Sino would read this as mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. Man, like, speak up faster! Dude, Arlecchino just read this as mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing.
That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean. I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with.
Oh, is Genshin Impact starting another ship? Navia and Arlecchino? But I thought it was always Navia and Clorinde.
My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised. This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster.
Am I the only one who really wish that she really has short hair? Like, she looks better with short hair. Like, take this ponytail off, man.
Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that.
Yeah.
As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
The knave, Patui Harbinger, is the hero of Fontaine? Question mark?
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness. Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver.
No.
I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Oh my god, Pokewalker, do you not know when people are joking or not? Obviously, I know Scaramouche is not from Russia. Obviously, I know people talk to each other doesn't mean they ship. Are you saying that I think Paimon and Traveler are ship? You crazy? Are you crazy? Dude, you need to know when people are joking or not, man.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for others' salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves.
In your defense, it's a Genshin stream? What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with what I just said.
I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
Heroes. The last time we hear this is Shao.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster.
That's a yin
It's
and
no
yang.
wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
Oh, exactly.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Whoa, Arlecchino, Fontaine's hero? Question
Of
mark?
course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I
Whoa.
still have some things to take care of,
Bouffe de
and
Thé.
the children need my attention.
Yeah, go back to Lenny and Lynette.
By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
What?
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
Oh.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I
Yeah.
do like to use when necessary.
Yeah.
But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in.
Whoa. Is it a big secret?
Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance.
Whoa, is it now? Are we working together now?
You and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea.
Yes, there is.
Previously, it was the fortress of Maripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These
Yes.
are both signals.
So, we're gonna work together now?
Indeed.
All
Allow me
right.
to share the latest intel I've received from the
Yes.
House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you.
Finally, we're working together.
During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times and seem to be
Interesting.
worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort. So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson. I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents.
What? You can tell them to come back down. You're their boss.
Linny told me that outside of the house, The person they trust most is you,
All right.
which is why I want to give you this task.
Okay, we're working for Arlecchino now. From neuvillette to Arlecchino right away. Are you sure it'll be okay?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family.
Family!
But Lady, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house.
Wow, the meme, family. The meme. I can't stop thinking about the meme every time this comes up. Family. Whoa, Lumine! Welcome to the stream. Dude, if you've done the quest, no spoilers, no backseating. Or if you have not done the quest, why are you watching? This is a spoiler for you.
I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Family!
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle it.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
Oh yeah!
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Yeah, you just lost like 2 of your family members.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me.
Alright, let's go Taylor Swift!
Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Other big quest to unlock 4.2? Oh, unlock in 4.2.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler? All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the 3 of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Okay, guys, since you guys have done the quest, question. Is this world quest a must for me to do? Because this quest just popped up. It's so annoying. Since 4.1. And before, my menu is like this. It's clean. I just have to do the Archon quest and daily commissions and it will be clean. But now this stupid world quest, I cannot disappear. So I have to do this to make this disappear. And I watch YouTube videos and it's like, how long is this? Another 7 hours world quest? Man, this is like the Aranara thing or the Inazuma, the Surumi Island. Why are they forcing us to do this? I'll do that, I guess, in another stream. Oh, there's no waypoint? This is the nearest? Bruh. Bruh. I know who's perfect for here. Ta-da!
You lead the way.
Woo! Game of the Rich was the boxing champion thing. You train 2 NPCs. I mean, I know you don't have to do it, but I mean, because this world questing. Usually it's like this. My menu is like this. It's empty. But now this thing is always there. After I finish my dailies and Archon quest. It's always like this, man. Now I have to clean this up. So stupid. Ta-da! It's continuation of the Mary? What Mary? Who's Mary? Mary Ann? Or is it the one with the house? Is it connected to the one underwater? The one with the Narsa says something, the German name with the underwater creatures? Yup. Oh. Well, I don't really remember much about that world quest. All I remember is we picked the underwater stuff, and then we found the lady, and the lady didn't turn out to be Mary Ann. Oh, I only did the Narcissus something quest. I didn't do the Mary one.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
Finding dogs? What finding dogs are you talking about? I never did any finding dog quest.
They seem to be pretty...
Let's go in and have a...
Just be careful.
Yeah, let's just call it Narcissistic quest. That's how I remembered it. It sounds German though, right? Instead of French. Finding Neon. Finding Nemo. No, I did not do that. I only did the feeding the seal every day. But that wasn't even a quest. Oh, we're going in a... Oh man, I can't use Lynette again.
You called?
We're in a domain. Finding Nemo, the dog. We're in a domain again.
More speed.
I just realized, child at McDonald's, you said earlier was the best part. So are you saying that the NPCs died was the best part for you? Are you saying Taylor Swift's bodyguards dying is the best part for you? Oh my gosh. You are so dark. You are so dark. Your dark humor.
I condemn you.
Oh my god, I thought I was zhongli.
Solidify.
Useless.
Anyway, just don't tell me if the part that I met is good or the best part starting from now. You can react with me when I reach that part or the ending. Just don't give me an expectation that it's really good or not. Or if it's bad, because I might end up liking it. But now, earlier you said it's the best part. But we only found out that Silver and Melus died. So is that the best part? You wasn't saying that? Oh, arlecchino helping. Okay. I would have been like, okay, child at McDonald's, damn, that's pretty dark humor, man. That's pretty dark. Even Arlecchino's not that dark.
Floor here isn't safe.
What? What did Paimon say? The floor here isn't safe. How about shut up, Paimon? What did you say her name?
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Guys, question. I had a question earlier, no one answered. In the game, did any characters call the knave by the name of Arlecchino? Because I just noticed everyone refers to her as the knave, not Arlecchino. But in the YouTube search bar, Arlecchino is the highest instead of the knave. So do we start calling her the knave instead? Genshin Impact. Arlecchino mention. The jester survived.
Ever Fatui Harbinger, and to
ever get more experience against people if I had the chance. For her, something just doesn't feel right. Anyway, you should be careful around her. Look, I've got nothing against people who have their own agendas. I myself joined the Fatui to get more experience in combat, but I don't like her at all. If she stood to benefit from betraying others...
How about Scaramouche? Does Scaramouche call her the knave?
The jester... Don't you think that possessing absolute righteousness is actually a latent danger? Work closely with a doctor is sure to meet a nasty end. A wolf in sheep's clothing. To exert a higher level of control over people, she puts on a graceful and...
You're not calling her the knave even.
You're interested in hearing about me? I suppose there's no helping.
Okay, Furina voice lines. What does Furina call Arlecchino?
Who's... pretty? The knave?
The knave?
Who's that?
She called her the knave. No one called her Arlecchino. Just say the knave at this point. I mean, no one's calling Tartaglia in the game. They call him Child. Yeah, Arlecchino sounds way better. No, I've been calling her Emo Eula. Okay, what does she introduce herself to Traveler?
Prepared seats for you. Come.
In front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague mentioned.
Of course.
So you two are the honored guests Miss Furina mentioned.
Of course. Always have...
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, am the knave. One of your accomplishments.
She calls herself the knave.
I am the knave. One of the 11 Fatui harbingers.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontainian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
No, Child's real name is Tortellini Man. If you guys know where Tortellini Man came from, you're an OG Genshin Impact fan.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here.
Yeah, Navia, going down there means you turn to Oceanid. Or in the game, they call it Oceanid. Oceanid. No, it's not Ajax. It's Tortellini Man. With a British accent. You have to say it.
Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
You have to say it with a British accent. Tortellini Man. It's Tortellini Man. Child Tartaglia, aka Tortellini Man.
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
Wait, hold on. Child at McDonald's. Do you not understand the reference of Tortellini Man? Do you not get it? Oh my gosh, you're not a OG Genshin Impact player. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're that young.
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
Child, the king of rerun banners. That's the real thing.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
You're dumb? Okay. No, it's another Genshin YouTuber's how they call Child, that's why. Tortellini Man.
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
Dude, I really think they're gonna release Clorinde and Arlecchino in the same phase. I mean, the same update. Like, maybe phase 1 is Clorinde and phase 2 is Arlecchino, or the other way around. that would be a hard choice. Because I'm still thinking, should I get Furina? Or should I get Navia? Or should I get Clorinde? But I also want the Knave. Do we just swim there?
Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Did you forget I'm a Xiaoming? Oh, what? I have to climb? Never mind. You're forcing us to use the woods. Hey look! I have the happy version of the Knave. I have happy Arlecchino, guys. Spoiler alert. Wait, do I even have enough food? I have 20. Okay, nice. How about my egg? Where's my egg? I have 22. Nice. Why did we just zoomed out? Are we fighting a big boss right now?
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge.
Run! Navia! Navia! You gonna go see your dad and Malus Silver that fast? No! Whoa, main character voice line. What are you gonna do? Are we flying or what? No! We're in the primordial sea! At least we got a voice line from main character. Navia! What? Are we back in her base?
Demoiselle?
Huh? No way!
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Malus.
No way.
Oh, was I sleeping?
Don't tell me these boys, the bodyguards, are protecting her from dying in the other world?
Yes, it would appear so.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. This is a familiar feeling, yet
Deja vu.
something's a little strange.
I've been in this place before, higher than the streets, and I know me more. Are we having another Samsara fest?
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Demoiselle.
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor,
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
What? Are we in Star Wars now? The Force.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett.
Burnett.
What was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
I read it as Bennett.
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Balloose, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right.
It's Bennett.
Is something wrong?
It's Bennett.
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do?
Well, now, did...
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the opera?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh?
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her two attendants are with her.
Attendants, right. I thought you were calling them bodyguards.
Everyone's finally here.
Is this the...
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial.
Is this a replay
They
of
all seem to be
Lenny's magic show?
excited about something.
Or Lenny's trial?
Karina, Desiree,
They're dead.
Joyville, Jolien,
Okay, bye.
Essen.
I can't skip this part!
And as for the judge...
Oh...
Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
He's dead.
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
Whoa!
All right.
Navia's the one being defended?
Are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Whoa!
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Dude, what if Zhongli is the judge for this trial? I will have order.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
Because I'm Batman.
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done?
What?
And as all here know, you are Master Callus's successor.
Yeah,
the head
what?
of the Spina di Rasula.
Yeah.
Someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson.
Yeah. You jealous? You want my title?
After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded.
Exactly. So what's your problem with me, old man?
Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Yeah. So what's your problem with me, old man?
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yeah, old man. Everyone in the chat, together now. Old man?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable.
You are an old man, and we are Venom.
We are one big family. All
Family!
of us are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Dude, just say it. This guy's a simp. This guy's a Navia simp. This guy's a creepy. This guy's creeper. A creepy old man.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
Old man.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
Oh, whoa.
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Yes. Wake up.
Malus?
Wake up.
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty.
Stay here, Navia. You're one of us.
Crazy.
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
Wake up!
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady.
Yeah!
Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but
Yes.
nothing of her utterly independent mind.
Yeah, old man.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
No, did Malus and Silver realize that they're both dead and they are helping Navia not cross the bridge to the afterlife?
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontainians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro.
No? Then why is Sino not here? Huh? Justice?
Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone.
Cringe.
Water accepts all, blends with all.
No.
It will surely accept her kindness.
No. Water only cares about Fontaine people, which is racist. Only Fontaine people gets to dissolve to water.
Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together.
No.
Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice.
No.
Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent.
No.
Navia should stay.
No.
We and Navia are one.
No.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual.
Yeah, boy.
Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
The water is racist.
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Cringe. Look at this part. Cringe. Cringe.
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
Because we are Venom.
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver...
Wake up, man.
My head hurts.
Wake up.
My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me.
Because we're drowning! Wake up!
I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier.
Skip!
Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in
Shut
the
up!
don't let them escape.
Shut up, man.
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver,
Shut up,
Must you be so stuck? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist.
I
This
can't speak. This
judgment
guy's
is
speaking so
fair
much.
and just. Navia belongs to us.
Child, you gotta go. Alright, alright. Yeah, it's morning for you. You gotta go to school. Have a good day, child. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for liking the stream.
After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
It's midnight. Wait, are you the one in Australia or the US? I keep mixing up, man. Ugh. Midnight. Are you also in Australia? Yeah, you and Kant. Is Kant in Australia as well? I know Lumindros is in Australia. Are all three of you Australians? Man, I messed up.
What are you saying? No more excuses.
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
Well, for the first time, we can see Oceanid, a male Oceanid. Woo! So it's not only female.
What's with these people?
Alright, Australians.
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us. Miss Navia, she...
Silence.
Yeah!
That's... Monsieur Neuvillette.
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, monsieur.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place.
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Oh man, this is sad.
Malus. Silver.
Oh no.
Quickly, you must come now.
Is this the real Neuvillette?
Goodbye, demoiselle.
No. Oh man.
Farewell.
Wow, at least she got a proper goodbye.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
Oh, it's the real Neuvillette. Wow.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were...
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within.
No!
But I...
Nice one.
What is it?
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you.
Nice.
Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Whoa, that's crazy. Neuvillette actually went in the primordial sea?
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Yeah, people that dissolve the Oceanids. Wait, you just realized it's midnight? Yeah, why do you think Charlotte McDonald's went to go to bed? They had to go study. He's also in Australia. Yeah, Ken. Tell Lumine, you're in the same country.
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me.
Oh, man.
To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
That is so cool. Both of them.
Please come with me.
Surprising that Neuvillette is with us again. At least not like Zhongli.
Are you okay?
Hmm? Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
What? Neuvillette just want to talk now?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so.
By the way, Sigewin sends her regards. Have you guys met yet? Come on.
Ah, Sigewin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewin would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then. So, Neuvillette, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Why? Cringe?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Oh yeah, Arlecchino.
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah! Are we gonna get...
Right! Another one joins the party!
Are we gonna get trial, Navia? Who's in the banner right now? Furina and Baiju, right, I forgot. I will have order.
Yeah.
Shut up! Huh? Beg for mercy. Useless.
Oh, my you are hitting harder.
Crush.
Nada Kundala.
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step.
This reminds me of Devalin. We had to go around the what do you call his spot? No. What the heck? What is this? Why did you jump? You haven't slept in 3 days? What are you doing? Go sleep. It's okay, you don't have to watch. Go sleep, man. Girl, lady, woman, boy. Right, good night, cat. Have a good sleep. Also, what the heck? Everyone died. Well, Lumine, you're the last Australian viewer.
Watch out! There are rats falling over here!
Rack and ruin.
Yeah. How does it feel, Lumine, to be the last Australian person? I mean, the last person from Australia watching.
More speed.
Genshin Impact's really making use of their old systems. Because I remember this is from the old 1.0.
It seems we're almost at the top. Keep it up!
Yeah. You can.
Solidify!
Crush!
It's time. You shall see.
Worthless! Here!
He's dead.
Boring! Useless!
Stabilize!
Wind, hear me! Shudder!
Yeah.
Crush!
Yeah, boy! Do you think I can hit AR-58 tonight? I'm so close to hitting AR-58. Oh, I can't see my AR. I'm in a domain. Oh yeah, Kimi no Na wa time. Ume dado kaminai toda. Hold on.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place? There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering.
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But Does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
Is this the Celestia?
And is that Lady Furina in the third image?
What?
Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
Oh.
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on... More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
The issue is the order of the third and fourth, right?
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
What sin are the people in the image confessing to?
If we go by timing, Lady Furina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Whoa! Fossilors?
Egeria, then.
Or Egeria.
I had never met her, but her appearance
Really?
here does match the records.
I thought Neuvillette's like an old dragon. How do you not meet Egeria?
The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
Your master, your old
Seems
master.
that any further clues will have to come from Furina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Whoa, that was it for this domain? It was easy.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina.
Okay.
You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
Alright, Taylor Swift.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
You're flying.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all...
I'll depart as well.
No!
Thanks for your hard work
Why?
today. Rest well, everyone.
Why are we separating?
Traveler, I will go talk to Furina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates.
Okay, okay.
I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Yes, sir.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily.
Yep.
Which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
This also means Furina is a good secrets keeper. You can tell Furina anything.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. Alright. I'll be on my way then.
We separate. Me and Paimon go back to the hotel base at Fleuve Cendre.
We're finally back!
Oh yeah, Pokewalker, you're new here, so you don't know my setup. I'm using a laptop, a gaming laptop. Before, I would use one screen, and I use the chat overlay like this. And I would see the chat. Wait, can they even see it? What? Can they see the chat overlay? Like this? Oh, they can't see it. Anyway, this would be my setup before. I would only have one screen, and if I want to read chat, I just toggle the OBS, Streamlabs, chat box, and alert box here. I have to turn it on and off back then. But I only got I got another screen recently. So I connect the chat and everything over there. So I have two screens now. One, my laptop is my game, and the other screen is for the chat and the YouTube. I use a TV. It's an old TV because TV is cheaper.
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Just like when I play Spider-Man. Spider-Man can only be shown in the TV, so I connect the TV to my laptop.
Yay! And there's good food too! No, the boss is the best.
Yeah, the best.
Ooh, desserts.
Oh my gosh.
These are all Paimon.
Now I'm hungry. I haven't had dinner yet, man.
Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh, that voice.
Yo!
That who I think it is?
It's Mona!
Huh?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
What? I'm so happy. Mona is here. Yeah! More Mona Fontaine. More. Lady Magistus.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontainian, are you, Mona?
What do you mean? She said she is.
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was
She's
just
not.
out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadt surname?
Oh, okay, she confirms it here. She's not from Fontaine, guys. She's from Mondstadt.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes.
Okay.
To my surprise, however, Megistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
And may I ask what's your master's name?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's a long one.
That's what I said, Paimon.
Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Megistus, actually. But when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Trismegistus?
Talk about excessive.
Megistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
How about triple appetite Paimon?
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontainian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Oh, we're still clarifying this?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes.
Oh.
My parents migrated to Dornman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Dornman Port. Where is Dornman Port? Dornman Port. It's a port in Mondstadt. It's in Mondstadt. Ooh, could be an expansion? I don't know. Dornman Port. So she's born in Mondstadt. She's not Fontainian. Whoever started the thing that said she's from Fontaine is crazy.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same.
But why are you here?
There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes.
Oh, what?
Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist.
Oh, wow.
The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited now. Is Mona going to be some kind of huge part in this?
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tevat.
What?
Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world.
That's crazy.
I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary.
Okay.
But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Who can I think of?
Of course. The old hag could do it.
Okay.
And I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
Like Alice, Klee's mom.
Huh? Are you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best.
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
Alright, we better come back together.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks.
Yeah, why did Mona run? She should have turned to the water sprinting animation.
Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontainian friends will thank us someday.
Okay, we go sleep.
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Wait, I forgot to collect this.
Once, there was a glory.
You're here! Finally!
Is something wrong?
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Furina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute. Please go see for yourself.
Lagging issue. What was the problem? What was the problem, Lumine? Furina!
Like I said,
finally!
I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again.
Again. But Furina's in her other form.
I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that. But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 featured different images that seemed to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Furina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters.
It's laggy for you? Well, I'm watching it on my both phones. Two of my phones, they're not laggy, so... It's probably your internet, then, or your Wi-Fi.
There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries.
Or you can try to delay the stream a bit, like a minute delayed. Just watch 1 minute behind. Maybe they'll help for you guys, I think.
You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
Oh no, are they fighting?
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
New hair.
Did Furina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. Huh. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
She seems troubled.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Oh, you noticed. Seems Furina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage?
Need to make her understand.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Furina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets.
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can.
Are we gonna join with Arlecchino?
If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this. But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
I know who to call. Who are we calling? Arlecchino? The knave? Please be the knave. The knave, the knave, the knave.
Well, that's everyone, huh? Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural.
That's what family should do.
Family!
Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone.
What? Everyone?
Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Are we something like an Avengers team?
Me?
Then, how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Whoa, whoa.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last.
We have Fatui.
That was a little long-winded, don't you think?
Clorinde. And neuvillette.
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Oh, how intriguing.
Interesting.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Clorinde and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
I see. And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
All right.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker if I do say so myself.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind. I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
All right, Lumine, it's okay. It's pretty late for you over there in Australia, right? Good night.
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why is that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So, are we going hunting together?
We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Who would that be?
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
Whoa, we're so close. Wait, I'm already... Oh, I'm so close to AR-58.
Night.
Hello, alam ka na sim sa McDonald. Hello, Chay Chengkan. Hiya. Okay. Bye-bye.
Aristocrats share the same cultural heritage. But the knights had enough sense to do it.
Let me just send this to Discord. That I'm real close to hitting AR-58.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised. Well, it's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great. After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
No, I didn't.
Then what's that? Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea.
Oh.
I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
Aw, have you forgotten me already?
Who's this?
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky in Sumeru.
What?
The voice from the sky, I fear that description is wrong. You're feeling lost now, just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you. Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Who are you?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Bonus master? Whoa. Will Fontaine's prophecy come true?
The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
Is this really Mona's master?
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
There's fate again.
So you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part. This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
The voice.
Is this really Mona's master?
What? I want to hear someone talking.
names as the Hispan.
Bonus master?
Just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
All right, come. Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Hey, Mona.
Mona!
How you been the last few days?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Not all Fontainians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Why, yes, it was Charlotte. I assume you've heard of her, no? That daredevil journalist? I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Actually, someone already came over.
Huh?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
I believe she came to pass a message to us.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... Well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Whoa, the Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
GTA 6 trailer? Is that confirmed? Interesting. But I can't even play it online. On stream. I'm gonna have to mute the game if I play it. Cause it's so bad. All the swearings, the bad words.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so...
I used to have GTA videos on my channel. If you want to watch it, I think it's in my gaming playlist. I play with my cousins. We did racing and some heists.
Perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now. Traveler, Paimon, are you two alright?
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I mean, it is. For Genshin, at least. Because just 2 more countries left.
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful. Perhaps that's what N was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that.
What?
The moment
No,
I start
I like
talking
it.
about work-related stuff.
I like it.
I need to get going.
I like it. You're talking about that.
Stuff.
I like it.
I need to get going.
Don't worry, Mona.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did. I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Is that it? No, Mona.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said.
Yeah.
But also kind of sad, too.
Exactly.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
But you're flying. Just fly.
Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by. Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. Let Paimon see. The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy. But my recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report? A blonde adventurer with their white fairy legends trailing in their wake. It is so while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet. Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even... She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're seriously? Well...
Where we are all over the news now.
More speed.
Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition only 16 slices a day cake!
I thought it was sold out.
It was so delicious the last time we tried it, despite the tense situation. One slice of cake, please.
Oh no, they
Someone
do
showed
it.
up after all. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too?
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon?
But why would it close?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but...
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No. It's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but...
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Sad.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans. She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily. Yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here. I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
Bye. Thanks for the cake.
And there she goes. All right, let's dig in. It's more delicious than last time, and the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow.
Eat on stream? No, I never eat in my room. I usually eat before or after stream. Usually I start stream at 9 p.m. like right now, around this time. But I want to finish this Archon quest, so I started early today.
Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
Leave the hotel. Okay, let's just walk out of here.
Oh, we're near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
Shut it!
Wow! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon! Oh,
ha! You've got some nerve! You just used us to make some quick more.
Oh, you needn't worry about that. It's all right, though. I've set aside the amount intended for you.
Really?
More food.
You're almost a little too easy to win over, Paimon. If I were a journalist with ulterior motives, you'd be in trouble now, you know.
Oh, Paimon knows you're not like that.
Still, what brings you here all of a sudden?
A friend of ours met you a while back, and when she mentioned it, we thought of coming to see you. Her name's Mona.
Ah, so you know Miss Mona as well. She's a guest columnist for our paper. Really good one, too. She's so young and already such a brilliant astrologist.
So she mentioned me? What? She said that you're a real daredevil of a journalist.
Nice. In which case, can this daredevil journalist dare to request an exclusive interview with...
Huh? So you're...
Oh, of course it doesn't. That was more like live photography. What I'd like to do is dive deeper and ask you to talk...
Yeah, are we?
Why not? If I say you're worth an interview, then you're worth it.
Oh, in that case, we'll just chat when you have the time then?
Oh, so that's a yes? Ooh, splendid! Ooh, so much to get done.
Let's go!
Wait, Charlotte, Paimon's still got a question for you.
And what's that?
If, just for example, Fontaine were to be flooded tomorrow, what would you do today?
Huh, that's the prophecy you're talking about, isn't it? I mean, I do hear about it often, but I've never once thought that the day could be tomorrow. If you're seriously asking, then I might try and think of a way to leave Fontaine. Oh, but I'm still a journalist first and foremost. That means I have a duty to be reporting from the scene. From what I've seen, most people don't know what they'd do should the worst come to pass. So in all likelihood, I'd probably still be prepping at the office for that interview of ours. Just think about it. If this nation really were to be suddenly destroyed tomorrow, but I still successfully finish an exclusive interview with a truly unique person, then the story I would wind up writing would truly be timeless. And then do you know what I'd do? Well, I'd write that story, send it for printing, and use messenger pigeons to get copies out to the various nations as soon as possible. I'm not a dreamer, nor am I a workaholic, but I do love my job, and I'd be proud of leaving such an article behind.
I just said you're a workaholic.
But anyway, that's my answer. And on that note, I'll get back to my preparations.
That's so nice. Anyway, let's go and take a look at the sea, shall we?
This is weird. Tonight's stream, everyone is not online on the chat. It's only you, Pokewalker.
Sea breeze and scenery can be a pretty soothing combo, huh?
The others usually would stay the end, but they went to sleep or something else. Well, some didn't want to get spoiled, so I understand that.
Paimon's been thinking.
Oh no.
If it wasn't Fontaine, but all of Tevat that would be destroyed tomorrow, where would we go and what would we do?
We will join Honkai Star Rail.
No, Paimon should ask, if you could choose, what would you like to do? We've always been moving to the next destination, so we haven't spent much time thinking about these kinds of things. We didn't have to either, with us always being on the road and whatnot.
Until that moment comes. I'll keep journeying on.
You mean, still traveling?
Yeah, and cherish every moment.
Huh. Wait, isn't that what we've always been doing?
Yeah, for the past 3 years. Since 2020. Okay, we keep fighting until the next day. The next day is calm. Charlotte comes find you for the interview. We take photo. Okay, cool. She looks like Pom Pom. Did you see there's a new character in Genshin that looks like Pom Pom?
Feels like it'll grow more, but it's still better than the Fortress of Meropide, that's for sure. It's not only damp there, but salty too.
Ah, so the two of you are still here. Wonderful.
The one that looks like Sela with the Pom Pom outfit with a shotgun.
Oh, you're from the Palais Mermonia, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Isadora. Monsieur Neuvillette sent me to look for you two before. I heard that afterward you went to the Fortress of Meropide. Not at all. I'm well aware that you're friends of his. Actually, I'm here to pass along a message from him.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yes, inside the Opera House. The Maréchaussée Phantom has declared the incident a small-scale riot.
A riot?
What?
Well, that said, I don't personally think it was that serious. Lady Furina was watching a performance at the Opera House, and while she was resting during an intermission, some other audience members suddenly started harassing her. Loudly accusing her of doing nothing about the prophecy crisis. And before she could respond, the crowd continued to grow and protests against the Hydro Archon started.
So people have started to put the blame on Furina. Guess they finally found an outlet.
I agree. People will naturally rely on gods, as is customary. But the moment people feel threatened, gods are also the first to be blamed.
So what happened after that is for...
Seeing that the situation was spiraling out of control and that further argument was pointless, she claimed that she'd gotten tired of this and left in a hurry.
Again.
The Maréchaussée Phantom had their hands full maintaining order and did not catch where Lady Furina had gone. Only when things...
So, you mean
That's right. The Maréchaussée... That said, I don't think there's much to worry about. She is a god after all. Even if she were to fall into the hands of rioters, what could ordinary people do to her? Good. Monsieur Neuvillette sent me to tell you about the situation, but he didn't say anything else.
Don't worry, this is more than enough to go on. Thanks for keeping us informed.
Ah, is that so? Well, all right then. In that case, you two take care. I'll be heading back to the Palais now.
Well, sounds like we should hurry over to Poisson then. If we know Furina, she won't try to fix things in this situation. And as we also know, she may be loud and dramatic, but she doesn't have a heart of stone. When Neuvillette was talking to her in the Palais Mermonia, and she heard about Poisson, she couldn't hide her sadness, and it would be hard for her to ignore being accused. Paimon thinks Furina's probably taken the opportunity to Well, what do you think? Paimon knows the answer. In that case, there's not a moment to lose. Poisson, here we come!
Oh yeah! We just hit Area 58! Yeah! 58, baby! This is gonna take another year.
This place looks deserted. Guess all the survivors must have evacuated already. All that's left here are signs of devastation. Could Furina really be here? Let's try to find her as soon as possible.
Furina! What are you doing here? I'm dead. Eula died.
That's Furina, right over there. She really is here all on her own.
Stay quiet.
Should I just give up? This is all meaningless. What was meant to happen did happen after all. Everyone's dead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Give up, Furina. There's no point in holding out. I'm sorry, but what can I even do other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over?
Furina.
Who's that?
Don't worry, Furina. It's just us.
So it is you, blonde traveler from another land. Why, I almost thought you were someone from that mob of my ignorant subjects, come to kneel and beg for my forgiveness.
Furina, you were crying just now, weren't you? The tear stains on your face are obvious.
What do you mean, tear stains? Oh, I remember. The show at the Opera House earlier this morning was so moving. I'm still trying to process it. Who did that uncivilized rabble think they were, disturbing my enjoyment of the arts? They even dare to tout their Archon. I must teach them a lesson. I can just imagine their twisted and frustrated faces once they realize that I'm nowhere to be found. Oh, and I'm sure Neuvillette and those people from the Maréchal Phantom are freaking out right next to them, too.
Stop acting tough, Furina. You actually beyond devastated, aren't you?
Of course not.
Hey, there she is! The Hydro Archon's over there! Quick, after her!
What?
Furina, those people seem to be after you.
They are? They're just some rabid fans who want to cut the line because they haven't been able to meet me in person, aren't they? That's against the rules. I can't let them get their way.
Furina just ran off. Quick, we have to catch up. This should be the place, right? Hey, Furina! There's a good hiding spot over here. Quick, come to Paimon before the rest of them catch up to you.
What is this place?
Hurry, they're almost here.
Fine. I suppose haste is warranted. I'm so tired. I totally thought they had caught me. No, I mean, I merely gave in to the sheer enthusiasm they displayed.
Oh my gosh. Childe, why are you here? Isn't it super late for you?
You're right. Yep, that's a good girl.
What's happening? The ground's shaking. Is it an earthquake?
Yeah, a quake of this kind preceded the flooding in Poisson, didn't it?
It can't be. It's happening again.
Well, there's no need to worry too much about that. Neuvillette's made some emergency plans, so the evacuation should go a lot smoother this time.
Yeah, I hope you're right. But the people of Poisson, They've already...
We begin to talk ourselves, says Furina.
It's true. I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years. I once had informants all over Tevat, searching for clues and feeding information back to me. I've tried all kinds of ways, too, to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing. But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time. We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
You haven't given up, right?
Give up. I do love the sound of that phrase. It would mean finally coming to terms with fate, but also for me to finally be free.
But that would also mean all hope would disappear.
Indeed. I've thought about giving up so many times, especially after we almost lost Poisson. Fate is really unreasonable, isn't it? It has no heart and obeys no rules. The prophecy has only just started to come true, and so many people have already lost their lives. But just now, it all became clear to me. I still don't have the right to come to terms with fate on behalf of everyone else. As long as the final moment hasn't come, it's still not too late. Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until... Well, that's enough for now. I got the impulse to play the stricken maiden, but honestly, considering my rank and station, that wasn't a good fit at all. Don't take any of what I just said seriously. How could I possibly let Fontaine fall to the whims of trivial prophecy?
Come on! Paimon could have sworn you were actually being honest just now.
We're running out of time. We can't go back to square one. Furina. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone.
Share my burden. That's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone.
I'm pretty close to the end. About 45 minutes. Nah, I'm also I have another YouTube video where someone has a full video of the full update. I'm only 2 hours in. It's a total of like 4 hours. I have 2 more hours left. Am I F2P? I bought Zhongli. He's the only one I spent money on. But all my character builds are all free to play. So am I a free to play? I only bought Zhongli 3 years ago. After that, I mean, even my Zhongli build is free to play build. I can show you after this.
A witness. Yes, I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here.
Okay, she turned the story to us now.
And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you?
Yeah, we're just spectating.
If that's the case...
What's going on, Furina? Oh, she's gonna tell us. Cutscene. Yeah. What's the secret? What's the secret sauce? No, someone's calling me! Why is someone calling me now? Whoa, Transformers! What is this? Oh my gosh. What? That was the trap? No, did we trap her with us?
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes my opening performance.
Okay, now I can go back to my call. Hello? Rojo Secomelo? Cheesy Angus. Gojo-jan? Okay. Hi Tatagat, where have you been? It's almost 3 hours of the stream. It took you 3 hours to finish the quest. Did you skip the dialogues? Is that why?
Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the trial of our god.
So, this is what it is.
Oh,
yes,
man.
you deserve praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes. Do not forget, however, that I am Fosalor, the god of justice, the embodiment of justice itself. Does it not strike you as even the least bit absurd to bring the very concept of justice to trial?
I might have to cut the stream to 2 parts. I might have to cut the rest of the 3 hours tomorrow.
May I interpret these words
as
your
after this part
refusal to stand trial?
Ooh.
In that case, you will have the opportunity to defend your honor through
Whoa.
a duel.
Whoa!
You would draw your blade against a god?
You didn't skip any dialogues? How is that possible? All the videos on YouTube are about 4 to 5 hours long. So unless you skip some dialogues, that's the only way you can finish it in 3 hours? Child at McDonald's? Clorinde versus Furina.
I see. It seems like you have made up your mind.
Fight, fight! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? She surrendered.
I can't believe it. She just surrendered.
What the heck is going on? Did I just see an Archon surrender to a human?
Wow, how utterly humiliating.
Lady Furina, what is the meaning of this?
It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding. To be clear, the raising of both hands is not always an indication of surrender.
Looking for excuses again, huh?
Just this act left and the boss fight? Yeah, then that will be good content for tomorrow's stream, because I'm about to hit 3 hours already today.
I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. No duel shall be necessary. I will admit that I've been running away for a long time. I'm sorry, everyone. I was unable to protect the people of Poisson. It is my duty to stand trial for my crimes. You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself. But now, it is time for the Hydro Archon to show you her courage and resolve. I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice. This time, I will protect you.
Okay.
Applaud and rejoice. One of the most outrageous and fantastical arcs known to the opera epiclese is now unfolding before your eyes.
Alright.
Mark my words. This shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine. The trial of the Hydro Archon, Fosalor, will now begin!
Woohoo! Oh yeah.
Oh, now we're... Why does it feel like Furina just took over the whole thing? Like, come on! Didn't she just get forced to stand trial for her crimes? Also, even though she's still acting super dramatic, she is taking this seriously this time, right?
All right, then. Who will be my opponent in this trial?
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
Oh, what?
Is
us.
that so? Very well. Then please speak, witness of Tivat, my accuser and fated opponent.
Oh, look at the thumbnail. Okay.
Also, please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins. Just how much work did you do to force me onto this stage?
Well, we did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
I can go over the tasks assigned to the Spina di Rosula, since they were rather straightforward and easy.
Navia, the president of the Spina di Rosula.
Most of the people who participated in the disturbance this morning were my subordinates.
Okay. We're gonna have to cut it off here. Because I saw a video that there's no more stopping starting from this point. It's all court trials. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to end the game. I'm gonna quit the game, I mean. And let's see if I can still start the game there. There. And I'm gonna try to end the game. I'm gonna quit the game, I mean. And let's see. See where will we be when we enter the game again. Another loading screen. This should be right before the trial. They should restart the whole cutscene, if I'm not wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yep, we're back
this
here.
concludes my opening performance.
Okay. Yep, we're back to Lenny. Anyway, that is it for tonight's stream, everyone. Thanks for watching. It's been 3 hours. I'll finish the rest of the stream tomorrow. And it'll probably take another 3 hours because of me talking. And, what else? Yeah, perfect timing, child at McDonald's. The same thing as yesterday. That's my last stream. You gotta go charge. And I'm ending the stream. So, yeah. Hello? Bye-bye. So, yeah. Okay. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Or the next stream if I'm not streaming tomorrow.